Assistant Fire Chief Brian Fennessy joined San Diego Fire Rescue in 1990. Mayor Kevin Faulconer appointed him as the city's 17th fire chief last week. San Diego's future fire chief Brian Fennessy, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, you'll be replacing current Chief Javier Maynor in mid-November.
November 12th.
Okay. What will your new responsibilities be?
Well, you know, managing and leading an organization the size of San Diego Fire Rescue is a huge and humbling responsibility. You know, really, I think in talking with the mayor and the questions coming up that, hey, what do you plan on doing? You're looking at any 180 changes or anything like that, and we're really not. You know, we've got a really good thing going right now, and the mayor agreed, and so really carrying on a lot of those initiatives that Chief Maynor began, response times being the primary of those.
Sure, I know 48 fire stations now will be your responsibility, the personnel, ER, medical services, and special operations. What are special operations?
I got to be the deputy chief of special operations
you know
before I got
all
here.
about them,
That's all the fun stuff. That's the urban search and rescue task force. That's air operations, the bomb squad, the fire investigators, hazmat team. That's all the specialist stuff. So you know, that's a fun bunch to be around.
Now, of course, we're pretty humid right now, unusually humid for September, but October's, you know, we're just about there. That's our high fire danger. Give us an update on what the fire danger is in our region right now.
Well, you hit it. I mean, historically, October is the month that we have lost, you know, the most structures and lost life. We have benefited this summer from having that tropical flow. It's been hot and miserable, but it's because of that humidity. We expect it'll dry out as it normally does in October and November, and when it does, those fire starts that you know aren't growing very quickly now are going to expand exponentially. So we certainly haven't let our guard down. El Nino may be coming, but for right now, it's still fire season.
Well, speaking of El Nino, National Weather Service predicts a big El Nino this year, as I'm sure you're aware. What sort of preparations, or are there preparations underway for flooding or El Nino waters?
Well, the city, all the departments are meeting and discussing what they can do, you know, to prepare. But for us, it's fairly simple in that we're going to respond as we normally do. We have a very coordinated response with our lifeguard division. They're members of the fire rescue department. We coordinate very closely with the police department. We know where those areas are that are prevalent to flooding. And, you know, we're preparing to have sandbags available for the public. So just a very fast and comprehensive response.
Now, when Mayor Faulconer announced your appointment, he said he's looking forward to new fire departments being built. Where are the new stations being built right now, and what is the status on how many stations we need?
You know, we've got the City Gate report identified 19 service gaps within the city of San Diego. We have approximately 8 stations in some level of being built out, anything from design to opening. We're going to open a brand new fire station in Mission Valley right by Qualcomm Stadium next month. And we're going to put a new ladder company in service down there as well. So we just opened the Skyline temporary station. So we've got several that are in some phase of anything from design to construction. So we're pretty excited about it.
Okay, and the mayor also said that he's looking for you to increase racial and gender diversity within the ranks. What are your plans for achieving a more diverse firefighting force?
Well, we did have that conversation, and I think I benefit. We talked before the interview. I was born and raised in an area of Los Angeles where busing took place, and I grew up in a very diverse school system. I've seen the value of that. I understand, you know, what occurs, what benefits an organization has because of diversity. Right now, we're looking at not only the recruitment phase, the testing phase, and the post-testing pre-academy phase, areas that we haven't looked before, expanding programs like our very successful cadet program into those underrepresented areas of the city, and really encouraging people or getting people to think about becoming a firefighter. A lot of people don't even have that as a consideration, so we need to do a much better job of outreach.
Now, you mentioned recruitment, but let's talk retention. I know San Diego's police force has had an issue with retaining their police officers. Is that also a problem for the fire department?
It is a problem, and it's a growing problem. We're starting to see it more and more. There's a lot of competition for new firefighters with the Los Angeles County, Orange County, large organizations also hiring. We're one of the, we are the only department that I'm aware of that does not offer a defined benefit or a pension. To the degree that's a part of the problem, really unknown. We're in the process of conducting, exit interviews with those folks, but it's very competitive out there. While our city offers a great job, there are reasons for others to look in other places.
All right, San Diego's next fire chief, Brian Fennessy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Peg.